your time. I'm going to start off with a question from Dulce. Dulce, if you can introduce yourself and then just talk about some of the highlights of your experience, both at Cabrillo and CSUMB in these different programs.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Dulce Chagolla. I'm currently a senior at CSUMB. I transferred from Cabrillo College with an associate degree on human services and health science as well. The highlights is the sense of community that I actually enjoy in both places, which under Gail and Patrick's programs, it was just amazing how my passion kind of like grow, to continue forward with my education. And they were very supportive when telling me, or not telling me, but helping me to choose for a higher career. So they helped me to make the decision to transfer to CSUMB and continue with the path of collaborative health and human services, which it's been an amazing experience for me being in that department.
Thank you, Dulce. And then Brianna, same question, just introduce yourself and then some of the highlights, both for you.
Okay, my name is Brianna. I am a transfer student from Cabrillo, but I actually transferred with my liberal arts because I actually didn't know where I wanted to go exactly, and that's okay. You can transfer. The good thing about the CHHS program is that, like Vanessa was saying, you do a little bit of everything. You do a little bit of public health, a little bit of public administration, and a little bit of social work. So I am a senior. This is my last semester, and I actually have an interdisciplinary in social work and public administration. I think the biggest highlight for me is my internship. When you hear that, a lot of students are like, especially your first semester there, it's kind of scary and you don't know. And I ended up, I'm doing my internship at United Way for Santa Cruz County. And I am the assistant to the CEO there. And from being there, I actually got a job opportunity to be an accountant there. So that's was the biggest highlight. Now I'm already set with my job and I'm super happy about that.
Yeah. Congratulations, Brianna. And I think they are very lucky they're like, ooh, we scored. Okay, so second question, we'll come back to you, Dulce, first. So what do you wish you had known when you were a student at Cabrillo or when you first started at CSUMB?
For that, I would say prepare myself a little bit more, like what I was getting myself into, because it was very challenging at first, completely different experience. I mean, I felt like I was lead by my hand on Cabrillo, and then going into no, let me explain it to you. You might have to do it this way so you can, learn. And it was the transition, that I had a difficulty with at first. But then other than that, I mean, it's like I said, again, it's just been great. I mean, it's the support in both departments has been amazing. So I'm part of the TRIO program at CSUMB, which is another outlet for me to anything that it comes my way and I'm not familiar with, then I can, obtain their support as well. So, yeah.
All right, Brianna, over to you.
I can definitely agree with Dulce. That's what I was taking notes before, and I was like, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I feel like at Cabrillo, you guys baby us. We're your babies, and it's so much smaller. You're going to CSUMB, it's big. People come from everywhere, and it's so different. Everything they do there is completely different. So I feel like doing more research, attending, I don't know, when I went, they had otter days. I'm pretty sure they still have those. And just attending things that you can before you transfer over would be great, so you can get familiar with everything that they have to offer.
Excellent. All right. Dulce, what have you liked the most about your CSUMB experience?
The support to the next level of continue with higher education, something that I never thought of myself. Hoping and wishing that I actually move forward with undergraduate. With planning to go into graduate for Masters on Social Work. Even going into university was something that I never thought of. So having the support at the CSUB within faculty. I mean, all of my professors have been pivotal, you know, for me to continue with education. I mean, I have setbacks, and that's because the way I learn, you know, I have a learning difference. So when I talk to them, they're very responsive to my needs and very supportive. So because of that, you know, I'm like super excited to move forward into the Master of Social Work program in the future.
Great. Good. You know, I'm actually going to kind of follow up the next question with you, Dulce, before I turn it over to Brianna. The question is, what do you hope to do after you graduate? Because you're kind of already, is that what you're planning to do, is go to graduate school?
Well, the program is going to be actually entwined with working. I have to work. I think I've been, you know, off of the workforce for the last 7 years because I become a full student like a Brio. And then I think it's time for me to start working like as a full-time employee, and hopefully in my internship. And then start with the program at the same time. So I'm gonna be doing both things.
Wonderful. All right, Brianna, over to you. What have you liked the most about your CSUB experience? And then also you can tell us about your plans after you graduate.
Okay, I think the thing I like the most is the way that the program is built. Like I was saying, I really appreciate that we get a little bit of everything. You have to do a little bit of social work, you have to do a little bit of public administration and public health. And I feel like all of that has helped me, even though I'm working as an accountant, like it all helps. Like my public administration class helped me because it's geared toward like nonprofit work. So it's everything that you take there will give you skills to get some type of job. And like Dulce was saying, like the teachers are super supportive. And I feel like they like thrive on us successing. Like they're like, look at what my students doing. And then they're like, look what my students doing. Like it's awesome. And then you have a group of students that you start with, and you get to like know them. Like every semester you'll see them in all your classes, and you get to build like a little family. And then, you know, I'm excited to see like we're all graduating, and I'm excited to be like, okay, where are you going? And like, what are you guys gonna do next? Like you definitely build friendships for life, that's for sure.